Mercado Vial TV, un mundo de máquinas.
Okay, we continue working here in the Volvo stand in World of Asphalt 2018.
Yeah, this is our new DD105 oscilatory roller. So it's a 10-ton roller in weight. The drum width is 66 inches, and it has a vibratory front drum and an oscillating rear drum. And the difference with vibration is the way that the eccentrics is designed on an oscillatory drum. You have offsetting weights that actually cause the machine, instead of to bring the machine, like the drum, off the ground and just vibrate, it actually, as the machine rolls, the weight system will make the machine kind of just oscillate back and forth. So it's a less aggressive form of compaction. So it's used around building foundations. It's used on very thin lifts of asphalt, so where rock or aggregates aren't very strong, so it doesn't crush. The other things that are new on the 105, just as for Volvo, this is a fairly new design roller. It's our only large double drum size machine that we offer the cabin for. That's cab, heat, and AC, which is kind of a new step for us to get into the cabs on the asphalt rollers. We have them on the soil rollers, but it's the first time we've had on asphalt rollers. This machine also comes with drum offset, so we can offset the front drum from the rear drum, plus or minus 6 inches either way. So that's helping to slide the one drum over, so when you go up to a curb, you can see the drum edge better, and as you make your turn, that you don't get into any contact with the curbing. That's a pretty nice feature. This is also it's the shortest in overall length and lowest in overall height in the industry in this size machine. We do design and build the machine in Germany, so it's got it's also sold in Europe by Volvo, so it's kind of one of our more global machines. We just introduced it into the United States, like I said, a couple years ago, and now the oscillatory technology.
What about this, the OSC technology? Is going to be a standard in which range of compactors? I mean,
right now we only offer it in this size. We haven't decided if we're going to take it up or down. Some of our competitors have done that. We picked this as kind of like the most popular model for us to put it in to start with, so that's the starting point. One thing it does on this machine is it actually, to get the right amplitude, we took weight out of the drum. So we wanted the right amplitude setting, but also there was a benefit for noise level versus having the solid plate. Don't ask me why, that's just one of the benefits. But mainly we play around with drum weight for amplitude, so we have the right amplitude setting. So if you change the weight, the unsprung weight, which is the drum and the eccentric, you can change the amount of travel you have. For vibratory, for standard, vertical vibration, same thing with oscillatory vibration. It's just a little bit different. There's no real reason that you can see through it. We've actually got a Volvo 3.8 liter diesel engine in it. It does have a passive regen system, so there's no daily regeneration. It does use, diesel exhaust fluid. So every time you fill up the diesel tank, you should also fill the DEF tank up. It is a fully hydrostatic machine. The water spray system is something else that Volvo kind of has always, prided itself in delivering the best drum wetting system. So we have dual spray bars standard, which means that each drum would have a backup spray bar and a primary spray bar. Just in case that, some of those nozzles get clogged or whatever, you can kick on the backup bar just until you can get the situation figured out. We also have a pump for each spray bar, and so that's dual pumps, dual spray bars. And then the water tank, even though it's kind of a different approach, because a lot of times we've had a tank for each system, like on each end. This has one tank, but ample amount of water, and it can also be sprayed out. You can set up an automatic spray system that'll kind of, depending upon your conditions, heat, wind, that type of thing, that you can use the amount of water you need, not too much, not too little. So it's a smart system that you can set up. So you
can control it. Yeah, I mean, it's not on off.
Right. And you can set up when it turns on off, fan spray, all that kind of stuff. So you're not using too much water, or so you have the right amount of water for your conditions. And also, the water fill locations are nice and low, so that an operator or whoever's filling the machine doesn't have to climb up high to get to it. So you can see on the front of the machine there that it's at about this level, so you can access it. And there's also a fill point on each side of the machine, so fill it up all one tank at the same time, but fill it up faster if you had that. We do put the engine in the rear frame, so it does give pretty good access to, that the engine versus putting it somewhere where underneath the cab. It's a one-piece tilt-back hood that covers it, so it's good access for maintenance, getting to your filters, checking for oil, those type of things.
It's very easy there to access.
Yep. Cabins are not common in the States as they are in Europe, so a lot of these, we're going to sell mostly open machines, so there's not going to be glass in there. So what the operator can do is slide the seat to whichever side he wants, pivot, and then sit in a position that he can look forward and reverse. The seat back will also lay back to get him better visibility to see drum edges. We also have lights on the drum edges that you can, it's an option, but we sell most of our machines with that option. And you can get lights up on the FOPS ROP structure. You can do LED lights, halogen lights, 4 lights, 8 lights, and we also have a road light package. So pretty much everything that you would need to have.
Very complete, yeah.
For nighttime paving applications.